Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a deck review. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. I hope you like playing cards because I love playing cards. I've been a playing card collector all my life. And when I say that, I mean somewhere around where I was a teenager. That's kind of where I started. There weren't even custom decks back then. You know, I know you guys can't even think of a world where custom decks don't even exist. This is before Black Tiger. This is before Kickstarter. I would just go into grocery stores or places that were selling souvenirs, and I would just collect different types of playing cards. Every now and then Bicycle would put out something creative, but it wasn't that often. And it really wasn't until Illusionists came out, Kickstarter started coming out, and designers started developing their own styles. And so now this is where we are in this beautiful world where we have just so many awesome decks to choose from. Today, got a good one for you. If you like this, if you like playing card reviews, deck reviews, if you want to see more of these, please do me a favor. Tell me by giving me a like and a follow, a shout out, a button, a bell, a notification. All of that encourages me to keep going and to continue to make quality reviews for you day after 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 day. Today we're looking at the Goblin Gold. These just dropped at GeminiDecks.com. You probably shouldn't even finish watching this review. You should head over to GeminiDecks.com and just purchase this because these decks always sell out. They're always a limited edition of 2,500 decks. 2,500 decks does not go far. And so if you want these, pull your pennies out, start mowing some lawns, give blood, and buy a deck today. The tuck case is all done in black and gold, very similar to the previous Goblin deck that was done in a very eerie, haunting green. But the pattern wraps itself all the way around, kind of like a zebra stripe, kind of like oil sitting on top of water. The bottom has some ad copy about Gemini, and of course it says Goblin on the back, and you have a custom gold Goblin tuck seal. Nothing on the inside flaps. That's pretty much everything I can say about the tuck case. Let's break it open. Let's look at these cards. These cards are printed from the United States Playing Card Company on a crush stock, and like I said, limited to 2,500 decks. Goblin is a borderless deck. It features a very eye-catching back design with complex interlacing wavy lines designed completely from the ground up to create beautiful fans. Borderless back design means there's no white border and the image gets pushed all the way to the front and to the back. It is a two-way image, and this deck will be great for fans, spreads, and the cardistry. With this deck, you'll get two Goblin Jokers. It's that Goblin skull image there in the middle, and it says Goblin in each corner. Your Ace of Spades is really no different than any of your other aces. They are all a black face, and all your cards feature gold, silver, and frost metallic inks. You're also going to see design work in the lower left, upper right corners that enable you to do some fun spreads with the faces as well. And you'll also have a cigar band on the upper left and lower right for table spreads. Your pips and indices in the corners will be recognizable and will help you with gameplay. The pips in the center have a familiar layout, however they've been redesigned with the back graphic embedded in the middle. Your court cards are a ghost-like shadow figure of their former selves, and they've been recolored in the Goblin Gold color style. Well, I still haven't found a way to shove these cards through the screen so that you can feel them for yourself. But what I can do is I can measure them. I can put them in a caliper, measure them, and compare them against other decks in my collection. 10 cards in my caliper come to 2.77. 2.77 is middle of the road. This is what Bicycle decks feel like. Of course, it's going to be on the thinner stock, but it's going to feel and handle great in your hands, just like you'd expect from GeminiDecks.com. And as per usual, Gemini Decks sent me some extra cards that I could use as giveaways. But you know what? I wanted to give one of these decks away to someone who I knew could appreciate it and who could show you some cool card manipulations and sleights. So I want you to head on down to Instagram, because you know what? That's really where all the playing card action is. If you like playing cards, especially if you like flourishing and cardistry, all of that, all the good people, they're really over on Instagram. They're not hanging out on YouTube with the old timers like me. They're down on Instagram, and so I sent a deck of these already down to one of my favorite card flourishers down on Instagram, and that would be Emily Slights 52. So Emily Slights 52, head on down to her Instagram page, give her a follow, give her a sub. Is that what they even call it on Instagram? I have no idea. Go down there and give her a heart, right? Give her a heart on her page and sub to her, follow her. She's gonna have one of these decks today as well, and I'm sure you'll want to see this deck in action. That's everything I can say about Goblin Gold, designed by Tomas Pinson. I want to thank Tomas and everybody down at GeminiDecks.com for allowing me to have this deck so that I can do the review for you. Why are you still watching this? Go down to Gemini Decks and get this before it sells out. Bye.